Everyone's having a blessed afternoon. I am having a blessed afternoon. Yes, I am. Yes, I am having a very blessed afternoon. So, um, this topic basically is talking about a possibility of future events that is going to take place in 2026. What are we to expect? What are we looking for? What are we preparing for? Right? And what should we do as people, as a civilization, as human beings? Right? And this is really important. The reason why I'm saying it's really important is because a lot of things are about to change, a lot of things is about to take place, and there's going to be, even though there's a lot of crime, a lot of murder, people are really eating, people are homeless, right? Even more chaotic out here in this world, right? What I was told, and I was chopping it up with my brother and my mom's, right? And I'm gonna put my brother on this podcast. You're gonna see a picture of him, right? This is gonna be kind of long, but not that long. Homelessness, a lot of hunger, a lot of jobless things that's going to take place of America and just about all around the world. That's just fortunate that's going to be hit the hardest, right? And while you have time right now, where there's going to be nothing but chaos going on out here, because what about to take place? Nobody could have predicted to take place, right? Now, when I was chopping it up with my brother and moms, I was saying that they just can't kick people off these programs without placing another program there, right? There's going to be preparations for these programs to come into place, but it's not going to be the programs that you think it is. They kicking Section 8 is gone, SNAP benefits is gone, everything going to be gone. You understand what I'm saying? Being that everything's going to be gone, what is going to be left? Murder, death, kill. Barbaric, devil, demon way of life. See, this path is being set. The stage is being set. And when the stage is being set, right, a lot of us is going to become dumb, deaf, and blind. Just like right now. This is why you need to take the preparations right now to get in your life together, to get in yourself together, right? What? Food, water, all the essential things that you need to survive, right? Start doing it now. Start fasting now. You need to learn to start fasting now because it's going to be hunger, hunger, hunger. Based on what my brother and my mom was telling me, allegedly. That's why I say I'm going to say allegedly, right? Because I don't know all of the outcome, but based on what they saying and based on what was written and what was approved, it's going to be a lot of chaos out here. It's going to be a lot of chaos. And what you can do is bond together as people. As an indigenous people and as melanin people, you have to bond together. If you are melanin, you have to bond together. Because what about to take place is going to be out of control. So I'm telling all the melanin people all around the world, right? Each one teach one. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Meaning, it's going to come a time where we're going to have to depend on each other for food, for water, for basic essentials that we need each and every day just to get by. You're going to have to ration out portions of food. You're going to have to ration out water. It's going to be like The Walking Dead. Allegedly. And I'm not trying to get nobody scared. I'm not trying to get nobody confused. But based on how I was chopping it up with my brother and my moms, it's going to be chaos that's going on out here in this world. This is elimination at its finest. This is elimination at its finest. This is what it is. This is elimination at its finest. I want you to understand that. I want you to look at that. I want you to put that inside your mind, body, and soul. And start preparing now. You got time to prepare right now. You got time to prepare right now for all of this chaos, confusion that's going on. All right, we got September, October, November, December, January. We got 5 months, actually 4 or 5 months to start getting prepared right now what is about to take place. Now, I don't advocate violence, but it's going to be violence at an all-time high. What they were saying, people are going to be trying to kick in your door. People are going to try to rob and steal what you got. You see, The Walking Dead is going to be just like that. Based on what my moms and my brother were saying, allegedly. We don't know. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to do that. But based on what they were saying, how I was chopping up with them, and we was robbing, we was talking, how things is going to happen in 2026, right? Yes, it's negative. The talk about talk about this, right, is negative, which I understand. This is the actual true fact. But the positivity about that, that's going to bring us together. That's going to bring all the civilization of melanin people together. That's what it's going to do. And you know what? We need that. I want you to look at that. Don't look at it as negative. Look at it as a positive thing. That should bring all of the melanin people together all around the world. That is majority in all civilizations. That's about that life. And about that life that I'm talking about is to worship the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence, the Almighty. Spirituality is the foundation. Spirituality is the foundation. It's time to get yourself right now. Because what about to take place, you're going to need the Alpha Omega help. You're going to need his help. Those of us that's pushing forth, those of us that's righteous, those of us that's standing on business, that's talking about the Alpha Omega, we getting the message out now. We don't have time to waste. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day counts. It counts. I want you to take this serious. Just like you take serious getting up, going to work, getting up, going to get your money, getting up, taking care of your children, getting up, taking care of your bills. Take this serious. Now, I said allegedly. Even if it's allegedly, even if it's not true, still prepare yourself. Beloved. So I'm going to make this part one, right? I'm going to make this part one. Then after that, I'm going to basically, my brother is doing something right now. I want him to chime in and talk about this podcast. And I want him to talk about what's going on. And I want him to give his output. So I'm going to be back and forth between me and him. And we need to talk about this. Actually, what is about to take place. We talked about this already. And it is taking place. We've been put on to this, well, I've been put on way before in the 90s, right? But to re-illustrate and re-surface the information that I learned in the late 90s, what about to take place, he resurfaced it in the early 2000s. Me and him was chopping it up. We was working out. We was in the park, and we was talking about the current events and the future events that's going to take place all around the world. It's an actual true fact. You have to prepare yourself. You have to prepare yourself, beloved. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, prince and princess all around the world. This ain't no joke. This is not a joke. What about take place allegedly in 2026 is barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life, devil, demon. It's set in the stage. It's set in the play. And I want you to set a play. Set a play with spirituality, with spiritual force, with spiritual knowledge, spiritual growth, spiritual understanding, spiritual wisdom, spiritual experience. Because we as people are going to have to come together as an actual true fact. And on this platform, we giving it up. We not playing no games. We giving it up. And the reason why I'm going so hard like this, and I'm not angry, is because you can foresee, you can foretell, even if it's allegedly, even if it's true, you can detect and you can tell that what is coming. What is coming, because you are in tune with spirituality. You are in tune with the information. You are in tune with the guidance. You are in tune with the mindset. Even if it's allegedly, it's still coming. I sense it. And this coming from the spiritual world. Because you know why? I'm righteous. And I've been in tune with the spirituality. I've been in tune with the spiritual world. With the help of the Alpha, Omega, the Creator, everything is looking, the Almighty, the Almighty, the Almighty. We're going to have to come together. It's not going to be, we should not at that time be fighting and killing each other. It's time to figure out. It's time to gather up water, gather up candles, gather up batteries, gather up everything. It might be even a blackout. It might be even a blackout, allegedly. It might become a blackout. So I want you to prepare yourself. Prepare yourself physically, mentally, spiritually to protect you and your family and your loved ones. This is part one. This is part one. Just random thoughts. Just random thoughts. Part one. I'm waiting for my brother with part two.